Shout out to Money Brown, man. Ernest Jr. My boy Money Brown, he get a lot of money, that's why I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV, and keep punching, baby.
Yo, what's going on out there, fight? What is your boy Money back with another one, fam? And this one here is on two big dogs. We got the legendary Canelo Alvarez, the hottest fighter on the planet, the 4-division world champion, the undisputed super middleweight world champion, looking to be the greatest Mexican fighter of all time, one of the greatest to ever lace him up. Then we have Caden Plant, the former IBF super middleweight world champion, who's still in position as one of the top dogs at the super middleweight division. But people are out here really talking about Canelo Alvarez got exposed by Caden Plant, and that Caden Plant was winning a fight before it was stopped. Like, do y'all really listen to what y'all be saying? Now, we go start at the beginning because, you know, the build-up got us all amped. It put us all in a different state of mind. If you was riding for Canelo Alvarez or you was riding for Caden Plant, things got heated. We know about the push. We know about the motherfucker and things of that nature. A lot of people, oh, well, Canelo, he knew what he was saying, this, that, and the third. He knew this, he knew that. Well, guess what? He pushed him and he told him to do something. You dig? So, the build-up was crazy, right? Canelo told everybody that he was going to knock him out. You're not on my level, man. You're not on my level. I got something special just for you. Just for you. You feel me? So Canelo been telling the man he had something special for him, right? And that he was going to knock him the fuck out inside that square circle. And that's exactly what he did. That's exactly what he did. Now, shots out to Caden Plant. He went out there. He fought a tight fight where his defense was tight. You know, he didn't make it easy for my guy Canelo Alvarez, which it shouldn't be easy when you're a world fucking champion, right? He went out there and showed his skill set, things of that nature, and you got to respect him for it. You know what I mean? You got to respect them for it. Now, the people that was acting like they was really riding for Caden Plant, that they was really fans of Caden Plant, and that Caden Plant was going to go in there and be the second coming to Floyd Money Mayweather and do this and do that and do this to Canelo Alvarez, you don't see him no more. You know what I'm saying? You had some real Caden Plant fans out there that's been riding with him from the beginning that, you know, talk with a logic and said if he can outbox Canelo, he'll have a chance of winning. Unlike Andre Ward, who was talking about Caden Plant was going to stop Canelo and all that shit. But, you know, a lot of these people are just Canelo Alvarez haters, and they need things to try to, you know, discredit Canelo for his win. So they will say that Caden Plant was out there exposing Canelo Alvarez, and Caden Plant was winning the fight just because they was wrong with their prediction, and they see that Canelo became undisputed. I repeat, undisputed at the super middleweight division, where it's never been done before, right? Not even by the great Andre Ward. And they want to try to discredit his win after they went out there and embarrassed their goddamn selves by saying Caden Plant was going to win. He was going to expose Canelo and do this and do that. You understand what I'm saying? Now, these people is really out here saying that it was a close fight. It was Canelo. It was a tough fight. It was a close fight, when none of those things are true. You feel what I'm saying? None of those things were true. This fight was not tough for Canelo Alvarez. It was not close for Canelo Alvarez. This was a unanimous decision, right? This fight was not hard to judge. It wasn't one of them fights that, oh, it was going back and forward and this and that and that and this. I don't care about what people come to me talk about what a judge said, what this person said, what that person said. I know what I was looking at. And to me, right? To me, Caden Plant was out there. He had a tight defense to where he was jabbing and doing things of that nature, but he wasn't pushing the pace, and he didn't go out there and try to dominate, in my opinion. Just my opinion, right? Now, he gave a hell of an effort to where, like I said, he had a tight defense to where Canelo couldn't get through, but Canelo started making those adjustments, turn his fucking body up, making them drop them elbows a little bit. And then Canelo was punching on the elbows. Like, Canelo ain't stupid, bro. You know, if you want to sit up here with a tight defense, I'm going to break that shit by punching your arms, punching your elbows, letting these bitches land wherever they land, because I know I hit hard. I know I hit hard. And wherever my punches land at, you're going to feel it, bro. You're going to feel it. And little by little, Canelo was touching Caden Plant on the elbows, short hips, things of that nature, turning right behind the elbow on the back part, making them drop them his elbows down, making them loosen them up, and he started becoming open. He started becoming open, and Canelo started taking advantage of it, bro. He started taking advantage. And that's why as the fight went on, Caleb Plant started wearing down, bro. He started wearing down, and Canelo knew. He had him in the 9th round when he started talking to Canelo. I'm pretty good, huh? Not bad, right? You do like my skills, right? So after you beat the shit out of me and knocked me out, would you admit that I'm better than you thought? Canelo, yeah, buddy, you're okay, you're all right, you're good, buddy. Okay, I like the skill set. Yeah, okay, yeah, all right, yeah, keep talking. I'm gonna fuck you up anyway. It's not gonna stop me from knocking you the fuck out. Nah, remember at the press conference where I told you I was on a different level and I was gonna knock you out? I got all of my fans riding on me, buddy, so I have to knock you the fuck out. So either you can quit or you can get hit with this lick that's gonna put your ass out. You dig? And that's exactly what Canelo did. Can't play mind games with me. You're not my friend at this moment. When it's over with, okay, we can shake hands, we can be cool, but at this moment, we're not friends. It's still a fight, and I got a job to do, and my fans are counting on me, just like your fans are counting on you. You understand what I'm saying? And Canelo went out there and knocked his ass out. But for people to say that this fight was close and tough and all that shit, cut it out, man. Cut it out. You feel me? And y'all need to just let it go. Because Caleb Plant is not making no excuses. Why are y'all making excuses? Canelo is on his way to the cruiserweight division, going to be a 5-division world champion. Now Caleb Plant can put himself in position to get this loss off his back, because this is an L. This is his first L, and he's going to hold it. Just like Billy Joe, just like Callum Smith. Ain't no way getting away from it. Y'all want to say, well, Canelo need to hold this L from Floyd. Well, guess what? Caleb Plant going to hold this L from Canelo. That's a fact. And ain't no getting away from it, bro. You know what I mean? Ain't no getting away from it. But nowadays, these dudes out here in these boxing streets, they hate to get credit to Canelo for anything, bro. For anything. This man can't do nothing right. You know what I mean? He can't do nothing right. This man just became undisputed at the super middleweight division, and they want to take that away from him. They want to take it away from him. Cleaned out of division. Y'all want to keep using Benavidez. Oh, Benavidez, that was Benavidez before he lost his title, bro. When it comes to Caleb Plant, you can't say, oh, well, now Caleb Plant, he wasn't really the number one super middleweight. It was Benavidez. Oh, yeah, now, right? Now. Because at first, when he beat Billy Joe, when he beat Callum Smith, the number one guy was really Caleb Plant to y'all. Now that he beat Caleb Plant, now the number one guy is David Benavidez. So I guess when he beat David Benavidez, the number one guy would be fucking Morrell, huh? Y'all boys move the goalposts all the time, bro, and it's pathetic. Pretty pathetic, bro. How the fuck did Canelo Alvarez get exposed in a fight where he knocked the motherfucker out? Knocked him out, dropped him twice, beat him down, beat him into submission. He didn't just take the title, he seized the title. Seize. Look up the definition of the word seize. He seized the title. He didn't wait for nothing. He went and took that shit. He went and took it and became undisputed. Cleaned out a division, bro. Cleaned out a division. Y'all gotta stop being so fucking hypocritical and just showing so much hatred, bro. You feel me? Because if the shoe was on the other foot and this was the fighter that you like, and he went in there and did these things to Billy Joe Saunders, to Callum Smith, and to Caleb Plant, y'all be praising they fucking dirty draws, calling them one of the best to ever do it, bro. And these are facts. These are facts. Let that man Benavidez, Jamal Charlo, Demetrius Andrade just did what Canelo Alvarez did. Y'all would be praising they dirty draws, putting them on the pound-for-pound list, saying they the top shotter, Canelo need to see them, this, that, and the third. But because it's Canelo Alvarez, it's always going to be something. Always going to be something to try to deteriorate or take away from that man's greatness. And like I tell y'all all the time, the history books is what matters. And when they open up the history books, Canelo is going to be there. You feel me? Canelo is going to be there. And there's nothing y'all can do about that, bro. Nothing. And anybody with a fucking great eyesight, they can see when you watch Canelo and Caleb Plant that fight was not tough for no fucking Canelo Alvarez. It was not. Caleb put up a nice little effort, bro, but it was not a tough fight like Canelo. Oh, shit, man. Canelo dogged that shit out. Ooh, he pulled it out by the skin of his teeth. Let me wipe the sweat off my forehead. I was so nervous, boy, because if he would have went to the scorecards, Canelo could have lost that fight. That wasn't one of them type of fights, bro. It was not. Let's cut it out. Everybody knew Canelo was coming on and coming on strong, bro. I think I gave Caleb Plant 3 rounds out before the knockout. You know what I'm saying? I think I gave him 3 rounds before the knockout. Canelo was in there. He already figured the man out, breaking him down. He was about to go anyway, man. So at the end of the day, if y'all want to discredit Canelo Alvarez, bro, over some shit that y'all don't have no valid proof of, please do your research first. please do some research and please watch the fight with your own eyes and quit, depending on other people to give y'all an answer if you're a grown ass man or a grown woman for that fact. Because nowadays people don't think for themselves, bro. They really don't. They go to their favorite channels to get their answers, and depending on who they like in this boxing game, that's what they'll use as their narrative to try to push to discredit a man or to get credit to a person. You feel me? At the end of the day, man, when you look at Canelo Alvarez and Caleb Plant, Canelo dominated. He dominated on all levels. You know what I'm saying? On all levels, bro. And people, like I say, that was really being fair and unbiased, they will admit to Canelo dominated Caleb Plant, right? And that's why I go back to tell people that you got to put Caleb Plant, Benavidez, Billy Joe, and Callum Smith. You got to put all them on the same level, bro. Canelo is above them people. You know what I'm saying? He above them people. And the same thing going to happen to Benavidez that happened to Caleb Plant, Billy Joe, and Callum Smith. It's not going to be nothing different. It's not going to be nothing different. Will Benavidez have a little success in his own way? Yes, he will. But at the end of the day, the results are going to be the same. The results are going to be the same. You feel me? And then people are because they're going to find a way to make an excuse about the Benavidez fight. Oh, well, he was too young, man, and everybody knows that, his defense ain't up to par, and that, Canelo was going to get him anyway, but let Canelo fight him 5 more years down the line when he's 30 or when he's 28, when he's a real grown man, and watch what happens. Like, it's never going to be good enough for Canelo Alvarez. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if y'all going to hate on a man, right, learn how to give him credit for the shit that he's doing right. Period, bro. If you're going to be fair around the board and you say you're being fair, then be fair all the way around the board. Otherwise, you just a hater out there looking to discredit this man and take away from his greatness, which you can't do. Because what I tell y'all, the history books is what counts. And when you open up the history books, Canelo face going to be all through that motherfucker. There's nothing you're going to do. When he end his career, Canelo would be the greatest Mexican fighter of all time and one of the greatest to ever lace him up. Canelo has 6 more years in the game, right? Charlo, Benavidez are on his fucking hit list. Just know that. You feel me? Just know that. After he become a 5-division world champion, we're going to see what y'all boys going to say about that, and if y'all get credit, what credit is due after he take out a Beterbiev and a Bivol and a fucking Benavidez and a Charlo, because he will. Mark my words, bro. But to the ones out there that's talking about Caleb Plant was hard work and he exposed Canelo, cut the bullshit. Cut the bullshit and quit being a hater. Shouts out to Caleb Plant. Wish you nothing but the best on the rest of your career. Shouts out to my guy Canelo. Go out there and become the greatest Mexican fighter of all time and one of the greatest to ever lace him up. Until then, it's your boy Money. It's the NSBC moving. Everybody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to donate. OG Money on Cash App. TreyHunters52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share the videos. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.